The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is coming your way on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from Mount Pleasant tonight. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. It's a Monday night road trip for your Ottumwa High boys basketball team as they take on the Panthers of Mount Pleasant. Tonight's boys game is on KBIZ and on one of our live video streams. Starting in just a little while, we will have a second live video stream of the girls' game tonight between Ottumwa and Mount Pleasant. That game is back in Ottumwa at Evans Middle School, and they're scheduled for a 7:45 tip. We're scheduled for a 7:30 tip, but the JV game ended early, and so the Bulldog and Panther varsity teams are already warming up, and we will tip this game off earlier than 7:30 tonight. Ottumwa comes in with a record of 4-12. The good news for Ottumwa last Friday is that unlike their first meeting with Roosevelt, Ottumwa was still in the game at halftime. OHS actually did a pretty good job of forcing turnovers. Roosevelt had 16 of them, but Ottumwa gave it away 20 times, several of which came in the third quarter as the Rough Riders pulled away to a 69-44 triumph. The Bulldogs have 4 games left in the regular season. That's not counting a makeup game with Mason City, which has not been officially scheduled yet, but is still possible. We'll let you know. 3 of the 4 games remaining that we know of are this week. Tonight's might actually be the toughest, as Mount Pleasant has become one of the surprise success stories in Class 3A, shooting all the way up to number 8 in the latest rankings. Ottumwa expects to see a lot of zone defense from the Panthers tonight, so sharpshooter Caleb Campbell will be a part of a different-looking starting lineup for the Bulldogs. OHS quietly has a number of shooters with decent or better percentages from three-point range, so perhaps tonight they can take advantage of perimeter gaps in that Mount Pleasant zone. As for the Panthers under their third-year head coach Eric Rawson, a year ago they were 9-14, but what a difference a year makes. Mount Pleasant is 16-3, and as we said, they've rocketed to the number 8 spot in the Class 3A rankings. They've earned that spot by cruising through all of 2023 so far without a loss. Their last loss was to Burlington on the final game they played in December. They're 11-0 in January, and that includes defeating Burlington in the rematch on Tuesday. That win streak is riding on the back of the Panthers' dynamic duo. Junior Peyton Higgins averages 20 points a game, while senior Aiden Ashton adds 13 a night. Both are well over 30% from long range, part of a Mount Pleasant attack that takes 37% of its shots from behind the arc. Ottumwa, by contrast, has 27% of its shots come from three-point range. Mount Pleasant rebounds very well for a team lacking a lot of size. They pass out 12 assists a game, and they turn it over less than 10 times a night. Ottumwa beat Mount Pleasant at Evans Middle School last year, but the Panthers are playing at a much higher level as the Bulldogs are on the road tonight for the rematch. How did Ottumwa beat Mount Pleasant last year, you say? Well, we'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll tell you about last year's matchup on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldog boys on the road tonight at Mount Pleasant. These two teams met a year ago in Ottumwa, and it was the Bulldogs who pulled out a win 47-45. In that game, Ottumwa won the first and the third quarters. They held an 8-point lead at the end of the first and again at the end of the third. Mount Pleasant would win the second and fourth quarters, but the Bulldogs built big enough leads in each half to hold off the Panthers' comeback. In fact, Ottumwa led by 2 at the half and won the game by 2. OHS had 3 players score in double figures, including Shakir Pope, who had 12. Adam Greiner and Armani Robinson were the other 2. Aiden Ashton had 12, and Peyton Hagans had 10 for Mount Pleasant, and of course those 2 are now 2 of the best scorers in Class 3A this year. Going back to 2010, Mount Pleasant leads this series 10-5, although Ottumwa has won the last 2. Bulldogs stepping out of conference tonight. They'll have 2 more conference dates this season. Tomorrow night we host Lincoln, Friday night on the road at Des Moines East. And in the boys' standings in the Iowa Alliance South, Hoover still leading. They're 7-1. Roosevelt a game behind at 6-2. Des Moines Lincoln third at 5-3. Des Moines East fourth at 4-4. Been a real bounce back here for the Scarlets. Ottumwa's in 5th at 2-6. North in 6th place at 1-7. Still about 6 minutes to go before they start introducing starting lineups here in Mount Pleasant. Right now we'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back and get you the tale of the tape, the stat comparison between these two teams. That comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, Bulldog boys on the road tonight here in Mount Pleasant on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Tail of the tape, the stat comparison between the Bulldogs and the Panthers. Ottumwa was averaging 50.1 points per game, Mount Pleasant 59.9. Defensively, Ottumwa giving up 62.2, Mount Pleasant only 46.6. Rebounds per game, Ottumwa 25.7, Mount Pleasant 32.5. Assists per game, that one's closer. Ottumwa dishes out 10.3, Mount Pleasant 12.2. Turnovers, there's a big discrepancy. The Bulldogs turning it over 16.8 times per game, Mount Pleasant 9.8. Shooting percentage, pretty similar. Ottumwa shooting 43.6%, Mount Pleasant 44.3%. Bulldogs actually more accurate from long range. Ottumwa 36.9% from three-point range, Mount Pleasant 34%. Mount Pleasant, though, takes a much higher percentage of three-pointers than Ottumwa does, as we talked about earlier. Free throw shooting, Bulldogs have struggled this year, 56.4% from the line as a team. Mount Pleasant, 66.3%. All right, time now to check tonight's starting lineups. First, for your Ottumwa Bulldogs here on the road in Mount Pleasant. In the backcourt, we'll start with the 6-foot junior Rasha Pope, 9.1 points, 2.4 rebounds a game. Joined in the backcourt by 6-foot senior Luke Gravy, 1.3 points, 1.2 rebounds a game. At the 3 spot, senior Caleb Campbell, the 6'1" senior, averaging 3.7 points and about half a rebound a game. Then up front for Ottumwa, 6'2" senior Shakir Pope, 8.4 points, 2.1 rebounds a game. And 6'4" sophomore Trey Brown, the team's leading scorer, 12.7 points and 7.4 rebounds a game. As for Mount Pleasant, in the backcourt, 5'11" senior Owen Van Sickle, 6.3 points, 1.8 rebounds a game. 6'2" senior Carter Amos, 5.4 points, 4.3 rebounds a game. We'll have to get you the rest. Well, let's see. The third starter, 6'5" junior Nate Stroud, 7.3 points, 5.1 rebounds a game. Then their 2 big guns, 6'2" senior Aiden Ashton, 13.7 points, 5.3 rebounds a game. And 5'11" junior Peyton Hagans, 20.1 points, 8.2 rebounds a game. And to step aside for the national anthem, we'll take 2 minutes and return with tonight's opening tip. Well, they've got a moment here before the national anthem as they're reading an introduction, and they're going to play the national anthem now. So we'll take 2 minutes and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ, live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. If you're watching the live video stream, the court's a little darkened. Mount Pleasant darkens the lights for the introductions. First, introducing the Ottumwa starting lineup. Bulldogs wearing the gunmetal gray jerseys. Got white lettering, Bulldogs trimmed in red on the front, white numbers trimmed in red front and back, and a gray and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts for OHS. Mount Pleasant has white home jerseys. They've got maroon trim on the collar and shoulders, maroon numbers trimmed in gold front and back. You've got some maroon and gold striping kind of diagonally lower on those white shorts on the front for Mount Pleasant. Can't quite see the front of the jerseys yet because the 5 starters are sitting with their back to me down below. I'm going to try to raise our camera angle here. Here in Mount Pleasant, they give us a table at the top of the bleachers, but when the fans stand up, they tend to get in, their heads tend to get in the way a little bit. We will do the best we can. Those Mount Pleasant jerseys on the front say Panthers in maroon. There's also some maroon and gold coloring on the shoulders of the jerseys on the front side. I believe that's, well, it's at least new for the last couple of years. We last saw Mount Pleasant with a broadcast for a boys game 2 years ago. Of course, last year's game was in Ottumwa, and that was played the same night the Ottumwa girls played here. So we did not broadcast that boys game last year. Again, we should remind you that the Ottumwa girls are playing Mount Pleasant tonight back in Ottumwa. And while tonight's game here, the boys game, is on KBIZ on the air and on the live video stream, we'll have a second live video stream of that girls game that you can access on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page as well. Ottumwa 4-12, Mount Pleasant 16-3, ranked 8th in the state in Class 3A. Ottumwa's last 5 games, they've alternated wins and losses. Lost to Washington, beat North, lost to Marshalltown, beat Centerville, lost to Roosevelt on Friday. And Mount Pleasant's won 11 in a row. Those last 5 wins over Mid-Prairie, Keokuk, Mediapolis, Iowa City, Regina, and they beat Burlington by 10 in the rematch after they lost to Burlington back in December. Mount Pleasant leading the Southeast Conference at 8-1, and they're 2 games better now than Burlington, who's 6-3. And there's only 1 game left to play, so the Panthers have already wrapped up a Southeast Conference title. They're trying to hang on with that top 8 ranking. Should give them an inside track to Wells Fargo Arena in the state tournament. The Panthers win the tip. They move right to left in the opening half. Quickly in the front court on the left wing is Aiden Ashton. Drives in the lane, cut off, feeds it across, going up and laying it in and drawing a foul is Nate Stroud, who's a 6'5" junior. And quickly the Panthers on the board. And Caleb Campbell picks up the foul. Stroud, a 55% free throw shooter. And that one rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound to Shakir Pope. Gets it to Rasha. Mount Pleasant will press and then play zone behind it. Rasha throws it center for Luke Gravy. Back to Rasha. Gets across the timeline. Rasha penetrates. Kick it on the wing. Caleb Campbell, quick three. Off the rim, no. And the rebound corralled by Peyton Higgins. Their leading scorer, 20 points a game, brings it into the front court. Bulldogs in a bit of a zone. Higgins goes left, double teamed. Throw it up top to Ashton. Ashton right side of the lane. Kick it baseline. Baseline drive by Carter Amos. Kick it back up top. Shot fake Owen Van Sickle. A drive, a feed to Stroud. Layup, no. And Rasha Pope fighting for the rebound. Brown falls down, and Rasha stayed with it and got the board. And Trey gets up hobbling. Well, that's not what Ottumwa needs. Trey Brown hobbling off the court. Alan Cook is going to replace him. Hopefully it's nothing major for Ottumwa's leading scorer, Trey Brown. And that will allow Mount Pleasant to set up its press as well. Kind of a 1-3-1 three-quarter court press. Ball lobbed to Campbell left side. Fires across the timeline to Cook left wing. Mount Pleasant will settle back into his zone. Sometimes they'll look to trap. Ottumwa gets it up top to Rasha Pope. Bulldogs got a good look at a three from Campbell first time around. They think they can get some good looks. Not that time, though. Wayward pass, and then Campbell rescued it. Tried to get it back to Pope, threw it right to Van Sickle. Now into the front court. Higgins driving all the way to the rim, lays it up and in, and it's 4-0 Panthers. And Ottumwa, a quick timeout here. 6:33 first quarter, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, Ottumwa inbounds. Campbell in the backcourt, lobs it center to Shakir Pope. Fires it to Rasha, who reaches behind to make the catch and gets it across the timeline on the right side. Pleasant settles back into that 2-3 zone. Ball goes left, knocked away from Campbell out of bounds in midcourt as Peyton Higgins got a hand in the passing lane. Ottumwa down 4-0 early. Rasha left side. Dribbles in the lane, lost the dribble, another Ottumwa turnover. Van Sickle, long pass up ahead. Higgins runs it down. Shot no good. Campbell might have blocked it. Rebound Luke Gravy. Now the Bulldogs want to run. Gravy, left side Rasha, penetrates all the way to the rim. Layup no. Rebound deflected by Gravy, but picked up by Van Sickle. Now he fires all the way ahead. Higgins behind the defense, lays it in. Ottumwa's got to get back on misses. Mount Pleasant wants to run. They lead 6-0. Ball goes right side to Campbell. Back left side to Rasha. He'll get across the timeline. Lob it right side to Campbell. Back left side to Pope. Rasha into the elbow left side, Shakir Pope, kick it right wing. Alan Cook for a three. Count it! Alan Cook with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Bory with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs need some of those to fall tonight. They've cut the lead in half at 6-3 Panthers. Higgins into the front court. Ottumwa looks like they're in more of a man-to-man now. Higgins lob it right side for Stroud. Stroud drives to the right side of the lane, kicks it baseline for Amos. Amos back up top to Ashton. Aiden Ashton around a pick left side. And Alan Cook hedged, but a little too aggressively, and he commits the foul. His first, team foul number 2. Substitution Ottumwa, Tanner Shark will check in, and he will replace Rasha Pope. Ashton gets it inbounds to the volleyball line to Nate Stroud. Bulldogs trying to face guard Higgins. He comes and gets the ball at midcourt. Luke Gravy on him. Gravy takes a bump to the chest. Higgins drives in, lost it, got it back, turned around in the lane, got it to go. Well, I don't know what else Luke Gravy could have done there. Higgins put an elbow in his chest. Maybe Gravy should have gone down and tried to draw the charge. Shark picked up his dribble, goes all the way over to the other side to Campbell. Now back across the timeline right side to Shark. Into the corner, Cook. Gets it back up high to Shark. Ottumwa sets up, 21 on the shot clock. Tanner bounce it left side for Campbell. Campbell being hounded by Van Sickle. Now goes right side for Shark. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Gravy. Into the high post. Turnaround jumper. Cook, a little too strong. Rebound to Higgins. 4:17 to go, Mount Pleasant 8, Ottumwa 3, first quarter. Hagens over to the right, bounces it to Stroud. Pardon me, that's Amos, brings it up top, left side to Ashton. Ashton right side, Van Sickle down low for Ashton. Shot fake goes up off the glass and good. Aiden Ashton has his first bucket, 10-3 in favor of Mount Pleasant. Shark double team gets it ahead to Shakir Pope into the front court. Pope over to the right side to the corner, Campbell. Campbell back up high on the right to Cook. Cook up top to Shark at the volleyball line. Right side to Campbell. Into the corner, Cook. He'll try the three from there. In and out, no good. Rebound to Stroud. Luke Gravy stole it away from him. Kick it back to Shark. Down low for Pope. Double team. Out to Cook. Right wing three. In and out, no good again. And Stroud went up for the rebound. He hit the deck. They're going to call a foul on Luke Gravy. His first, team foul number 3. And Cook a little bit unlucky there, especially that second attempt. Looked like it was halfway down. Into the front court, Hagens right side, feeds it to Amos, up top Van Sickle. Left side to Ashton, baseline drive, Pope cuts him off nicely, brings it back out, gets it up top to Stroud. Pardon me, that's Amos. Behind the back dribble, kicks it across to Stroud, shot fake. Oh, Alan Cook thought he had the block from behind, but a foul is called and Cook gets his second. Team foul number 4. Trey Brown's going to check back in. Like he still might have been hobbling a little as he headed to the scorer's table. Nate Stroud at the line, 55% on the season, 0 for 1 tonight. He makes that one. 11-3. Substitution for the Panthers, Noah Lang, a 6'6" freshman, checks in. He will replace Carter Amos. Brown in for Cook, who's got to sit with those 2 fouls, 3:09 first quarter. Second free throw short, and the rebound to Shark in the lane. Someone down 11-3. Tanner across the timeline, right side Trey Brown. Brown throws it back to Shark at the volleyball line. Dribbles to the center. Now bounce it left side for Campbell. Into the high post, Gravy. Back out to Campbell. He'll try a 3 left wing. In and out, no good. And the rebound controlled again by Nate Stroud. Aiden Ashton races into the front court right side. Gravy slows him down. Up top to Stroud, bouncing underneath Hagens, a baseline cut and lays it in. He's got 8 in the quarter, and it's 13-3 Mount Pleasant. Timeout Ottumwa, 2:36 first quarter, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa's already taken 2 timeouts in the first quarter. Carter Thompson's checked in for OHS. Tanner Shark across the timeline. Throw it right wing, Trey Brown. Brown drives in, jump pass left wing to Thompson. Skip it right wing, Shakir Pope. Picked up a dribble in the corner, get it out to Shark on the wing, into the high post, Brown. Brown backing down on Lang, the freshman, goes baseline for Gravy. Gravy across the lane, back to Brown, nice catch. Now backing down on Stroud, goes up off the glass and good. Boy, get the ball to Trey down there, and Ottumwa can make something happen. It's 13-5 as Brown has his first bucket. And he looks all right after tweaking an ankle earlier. Hagens over to the right side, already has 8 points in the quarter. Lob it down low for Stroud. Picked up his dribble, throw back up top. Hagens with the catch. Gravy cuts him off on the drive. He backs it out. Now throws it left side. Aiden Ashton will launch a 3. Missed it, and the rebound. Trey Brown has it. Boy, ton of contact from Lang, the freshman. No call, but Brown managed to keep his balance. Shark into the front court right side. Now goes to the free throw line for Brown. Trey, right back to Shark. Lob it left side for Carter Thompson. Thompson back up top now to Pope. Shaq Pope, right side for Shark. Into the high post. Brown goes down the lane, lay it up. A lot of contact there, no foul. You know we don't get calls in this gym ever. Rebound to Mount Pleasant. Sorry, it's just I've been doing these games for over a decade. We do not get calls in this gym. Van Sickle, corner 3, good. Owen Van Sickle's first bucket is a 3, and it's 16-5 Mount Pleasant. Shark on the right side. across the timeline. Lob at top of the key to Pope. Under a minute to go. Shack down the lane, kick it right wing to Shark. Penetrates, jump pass left wing, Carter Thompson. To the elbow, Brown bobbles it, gets it back. Down the lane he goes, kick it to the right corner. Shakir Pope, a dribble to get away, a pull-up three, count it. Shakir Pope with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. And Ottumwa's down 16-8. About a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Higgins brings it across the timeline over to the left side. Crossover dribble, cut off by Brown, fed underneath the Stroud, and he almost lost it, but then he picked it up and laid it in. 18-8, Ottumwa can hold for one shot here. Shark had his pass stolen by Van Sickle. Now Mount Pleasant, they might want to run. They'll do a transition three from Higgins. That missed. Shark got the rebound. Ottumwa's got another shot with 7 seconds. Shark wants a pick. Gets it from Brown, dribbles right. Behind him to Pope. Got to get a shot off, knocked away, end of quarter. Bulldogs down 10, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa with the ball, trailing Class 3A, number 8, Mount Pleasant, 18-8. Rasha Pope back in the game, goes right side, Carter Thompson. Thompson down to the corner, Shakir Pope, who had a three from there earlier. Pope trying to get it down low to Trey Brown, not there. Throw it up top for Shark. Shark right side back to Thompson, in the corner to Pope. Underneath, entry pass to Trey Brown. Muscles his way in there. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rasha the tip, no. Rebound to Higgins. Rasha was looking at the official, but again, a lot of contact inside on both shots, no call. Higgins drives in. Thompson was run over as Higgins passed it to Lang. Lang laid it in, no whistle. 20-8. Boy, this is the kind of game where Coach Hartz might get himself a technical if this keeps up. Brown feeds it to Pope in the lane, layup, no, and the rebound out to Higgins. Boy, did everything but finish. A great pass from Brown, but Ottumwa couldn't convert. Down low to Amos. Shark tried to take a charge. Official said he flopped. Layup good. 22-8 as Carter Amos has his first bucket. Shark on the right side. Feeds it in the lane to Shaq Pope. Back out to Shark. Let's give it left wing Thompson to the baseline Brown. Underneath to Thompson on the cut. Oh, the layup rolled off the rim. Ottumwa can't buy a bucket inside right now. Higgins back the other way. Ottumwa's got to slow these guys down at least. Higgins dribbling between the circles. Goes around a Lang pick. Left side it goes for Drake Anderson, who's checked in for the first time. Right side back to Amos on the wing. Into the corner. And Rasha Pope knocks it away. Back down to pick it up, though, Chris Ewald, a 5'9" senior who just come in. They get it back up top, 6 on the shot clock. Higgins, right side Ewald, he'll launch a three. Short off the rim, but Higgins got the rebound on the baseline. Lob it up top for Anderson. Left side it goes, and now back to Higgins. Down underneath, and Trey Brown knocked that entry pass loose. Coming up with it is Tanner Shark, and here come the Bulldogs. Shark right side to Thompson. Dribbles back up top, gets it to Pope at the volleyball line. Rasha around a Shaq pick, goes left side to Shark. Let's give it a right side for Pope. He'll launch a left-handed three off the front of the rim. No, it was on line, just short. Rebound to Mount Pleasant. Higgins Up ahead to Anderson. Back to Amos, left wing. He drives in the lane, had it stripped, ball loose on the floor. Sharks got another steal. Tanner wants to run, up ahead to Pope. Rashaw racing Hagens down, layup, no. He was expecting contact, it didn't come. Rashaw from the right side still tried to use the left hand, and Hagens with the rebound. You know, they've called 4 fouls in this game, all on Ottumwa. There wasn't a foul on that one, but let's see what happens from here. There is Ewalt back up top. Hagens a long three, left it short, and Trey Brown with a nice rebound. Pope into the front court. Dogs still down 22-8. Rasha had his pocket picked again. Ewald falling down, got it to Hagens, who'll take it all the way down, lay it in. 10 for Peyton Hagens, 24-8 Panthers. Pope into the front court. Bounce it left side for Shark. Into the corner, Trey Brown. Baseline drive. Jump pass to Shaq Pope. And finally a foul called as Ewald tried to out-jump Shaq Pope. And Chris Ewald at 5'9" is not going to do that. He fouled him. That's the first foul of the game on Mount Pleasant. Comes at the 4:23 mark of the second quarter. I should say it's the first foul called on Mount Pleasant. Let's be honest here. Brown left side, Carter Thompson up top, Shark. High post, Trey Brown knocked away. Hagens thought he had the steal, but Brown got it back. Goes left side to Shark. Shot fake, drives in, kicks it to Brown, free throw line. Shot fake, he drives in, shot off the glass and good. Trey Brown has his second bucket. Dogs on the board in the second quarter, trailing 24-10. Peyton Hagens walks it across the timeline. Right side for Anderson. Back up top, knocked away, nearly stolen, rescued by Hagens. Left side to Van Sickle, thought about a three. And now gets it back up top to Hagens. Right side to Ashton. Ashton dribbles into the lane, pull up free throw line jumper, left it short. Allen Cook tipped the rebound to Trey Brown. Good defense that time by Ottumwa. Counting down to 3.5 to go till halftime. Dogs down 14. Right side to Rasha. Into the high post, Trey Brown, right elbow. Spins in the lane, feeds underneath. Allen Cook, hook shot, good. Nice spin and pass by Trey Brown. Cook's got 5 points, 24-12. Dogs are finding some holes, just got to get more shots to fall. High on the left side is Aiden Ashton. Back to the top for Hagens. In the right corner for Van Sickle, underneath the Stroud. Shot blocked, saved by Brown, and Rasha rescues it. Allen Cook the block, Brown the save. Now the Dogs the other way. Rasha right side, up top to Shark. Top of the key, keeps the dribble, now bounces it to Trey Brown. Skip it left side, Carter Thompson. Thompson penetrates, jump pass, right wing. Wide open three, Rasha off the rim, no. Rebound to Van Sickle. Had a good look. Got to get some of these threes to fall. Van Sickle, right side for Hagens. Back to Van Sickle, still up high on the right side. Skip it up top for Drake Anderson. At the volleyball line, now left side Van Sickle. He'll launch a three and hit it. Well, he's 38% from three on the air. He's hit both of his three-pointers, 27-12 Panthers. Up top, Thompson. Right side, Rasha. Pope dribbles up top, tried to bounce it to Shark, wasn't looking for it, went behind him out of bounds. Caleb Campbell going to come back in for Ottumwa. Noah Lang returns from Mount Pleasant. Now Hagens. Peyton Hagens, 5'11" junior. It's 10 in the game. He averages 20 a night. Has it up top. Goes right side, Aiden Ashton averaging 13. Back up top to Hagens. Long three on the way. Got it. Told you they launch a lot of threes. They didn't shoot many in the first quarter, but they've hit 2 in the second. And it's 30-12. Shark across the timeline to Thompson. Right back to Shark behind the volleyball line. Dribbles towards the right to the wing, Thompson. Down low for Cook. Back out to Thompson. Tried to skip it, deflected, got it back. 16 on the shot clock. Thompson, left wing to Campbell. High post, Trey Brown. Brown down the lane, in traffic, put it up, got the roll. They had a double team on him as he drove in, but Trey Brown just too strong inside. 30-14. I like what they're doing there, getting Brown in the high post and letting him work down the lane. Van Sickle, high post for Lang, out right wing, Ashton for a three, and he got it. Someone was trying to play some zone, but Mount Pleasant might shoot him right out of it with those three-pointers. 33-14. Thompson across the timeline. 1:06 until the half. Left wing to Shark. Skip it right side, Caleb Campbell. Baseline drive under the hoop. And called for carrying the basketball as he kind of ran out of room down there. 59.1 seconds until halftime. Ottumwa down 33-14. Bulldogs, for a while there here in the second quarter, playing pretty good defense. But Mount Pleasant's picked up the pace a bit. And Hagens just threw it to nobody in particular, tried to lob it right wing and over everybody's head and out of bounds. Don't see the Mount Pleasant fans chanting "who was that to" like they did on a wayward Ottumwa pass earlier. Not that you'd expect them to chant that at their own player. Shark across the timeline. Van Sickle picks him up. Goes right side up high for Campbell. 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shark had it knocked out of his hands, but keeps the dribble now. Ottumwa stacks up in the middle. Shark, jump pass, and Brown wasn't looking for it. Ball picked off over on the left side by Nate Stroud, and now Mount Pleasant can hold for one. Hagens up high. Going to dribble it down, probably under 10 seconds. There's 10. He goes left side to Aiden Ashton. Back to Hagens. Down low for Stroud. His turnaround is blocked by Trey Brown. The foul called with 5.7 seconds to go. Boy, Ottumwa was expecting a three-pointer and kind of fell asleep inside. Trey, his first foul, team foul number 5 on the Bulldogs. Only called one foul the entire half on Mount Pleasant. Stroud at the line, 1 for 3. And now Brown has a bloody nose as well from that contact. So they're going to get Luke Gravy into the game, and Trey will head to the bench and take care of the blood on his face. Boy, Trey has had a tough night. He's already had a tweaked ankle, come back from that. Now he's got a bloody nose as he walks over towards the trainer's area. First free throw for Stroud, good. He's got 6, 34-14. Make or miss, Ottumwa gets a rebound. They got 5.7 seconds to go the length of the court. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Cook, got to go. Up ahead to Thompson. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Thompson running 3 at the buzzer, no. And at the half, Ottumwa down 34-14. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people, people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High basketball, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. The Bulldog boys at the half trailing at Class 3A number 8 Mount Pleasant, 34-14. Tonight's halftime stats are brought to you by Sonic Drive-In on North 63 in Ottumwa. Scoring for Ottumwa, not a lot, of course. Trey Brown has 6, Alan Cook has 5, and Shakir Pope has 3. For Mount Pleasant, being led by Peyton Hagans, who has 13 points. Nate Stroud has 6, Owen Van Sickle has 6, Aiden Ashton has 5, 2 points for Carter Amos, and 2 points for Noah Lang. Free throw shooting in the game. Mount Pleasant is 2 for 5 from the line. That's all Nate Stroud. Ottumwa did not attempt a free throw in the first half because they only called 1 foul on Mount Pleasant the entire first half. And it's not because Ottumwa didn't do anything inside. Ottumwa was trying to work the ball inside, even against the zone. A lot of contested layups inside, and somehow no fouls called on any of those plays. Bulldog foul trouble. Alan Cook has 2. Nobody else has more than 1. They only called 5 fouls on Ottumwa, so there weren't a lot of whistles, period. But for Mount Pleasant to have 1 foul the entire half is what it is, I suppose. So Ottumwa, a lot of work to do, obviously. The Bulldogs have some good concepts going. Against that Mount Pleasant zone, they were able to get it into the high post to Trey Brown, and he can either work his way down the lane and get a bucket, or make a dish. He made a nice dish underneath to Alan Cook for a hook shot that went in. And Ottumwa's also gotten some looks from three-point range. They've only gotten, I think, 1 3-pointer to go down. Well, they've gotten 2. Alan Cook has 1. Shaq Pope has 1. But the Bulldogs have had a few more good looks from 3 that haven't gone down. And that was kind of the hope tonight against that Mount Pleasant zone. They'd be able to find some good looks. The Bulldogs have done that. Just haven't had enough shots go down. Turnovers were kind of a problem in that first quarter. Not so much in the second quarter. Ottumwa did well enough against the Mount Pleasant press, so they kind of backed off of it. But Ottumwa just not able to convert enough shots. And on the other end, Mount Pleasant's a really good offensive team. Peyton Hagans can get his shot just about anywhere he wants. And then Ottumwa's been so worried about the perimeter play. Nate Stroud's gotten open several times underneath. So Mount Pleasant's a tough team to solve if you're trying to defend them. And the Bulldogs have their hands full. You're just looking for the best effort you can put in here in the second half. Try to cut into this 20-point deficit. Try to stay with Hagans on the perimeter. Don't lose sight of the guys inside. And then on offense, keep getting those looks. Keep feeding the high post. Get it to Trey. Get it to Shaq Pope there. And then look for opportunities off of that, because Ottumwa's actually done some good things offensively. Just haven't had enough shots fall. Take care of the ball. Take advantage of those openings in that zone and make it a competitive second half. That'll do it for our halftime show. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Bridge City Realty. Whether you're looking to buy your next home or sell your current property, they'll be with you every step of the way. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. By Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. And by William Penn University. Their Iowa Pride Scholarship is geared towards high school seniors. Learn how you can pay $7,000 or less per year. Visit wmpenn.edu/Iowa Pride to find out more. We're back in 3 minutes with the start of the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa! Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the second half of Ottumwa High basketball. The Bulldog boys on the road at Mount Pleasant. Panthers number 8 in the state in Class 3A. And the Panthers have a 20-point halftime lead, 34-14. Alan Cook, Trey Brown, Carter Thompson, Tanner Shark, and Shakir Pope, the 5 on the floor for Ottumwa to begin the second half of the Mount Pleasant ball. They've got Hagens, Van Sickle, Ashton, Amos, and Stroud, their starting 5. Amos goes right side for Ashton, Hagens, now left side to Van Sickle. Lob on the alley-oop, and it's not dunked, but caught and laid in by Ashton. He's got 7, and it's 36-14. Shark into the front court. Mount Pleasant in looks like a 2-on-2 zone. Up top to Thompson, left side to Shark. Down low, Shakir Pope under the hoop, kick it right corner for Cook. Out up top to Thompson. Thompson, left side to Shark. Shark drives in, jump pass, left side of the lane, Trey Brown. Brown backing down on Amos, turn around, off the glass and good. Trey Brown's got 8 points. They've had trouble stopping him. Somewhat trailing 36-16. Hagens right side for Ashton. Brings it back up top, left side Van Sickle. He hit a couple threes in the first half. Underneath the Stroud, dropped it, got it back. Up top to Amos, right side Hagens. 3 on the way, hand in his face. In and out, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Alan Cook. And it'll stay with Mount Pleasant. 6:57 to go, third quarter. Hagens to inbound. Bounce it left corner for Van Sickle. Wanted to get a shot up top. Had 2 hands in his face. Brings it up top. Right side to Hagens. Down low to Stroud. Double teamed on the block. Kick it left side. Van Sickle. Shot fake. Dribbles in. Elbow jumper. Short off the rim. But the ball hit the rim twice. Hagens got the rebound. Went up. threw it to Ashton. Ashton had to kick it out. Now Hagen's on the left side as Mount Pleasant resets. Right side, Van Sickle tries a three, and he hit his third one of the night. Hand in his face didn't matter. 39-16 Panthers. Long pass into the front court, right side for Cook. Ottumwa hasn't had a lot of trouble in the Mount Pleasant press, but now Cook throws it away as Hagens picks off the pass intended for Thompson. Up ahead to Van Sickle, who lays it in. 41-16. Shark to the right for Thompson. Now to Pope, down low to Cook, knocked away, stolen again. Cook will get a tie-up and at least get the ball back for Ottumwa on the alternate possession. Six minutes to go, third quarter. Thompson to the right corner for Cook, up top to Shack. Now to Shark left side, his pass deflected, another Ottumwa turnover. The turnover is suddenly piling up for Ottumwa. Van Sickle across the timeline right side, Hagens wide open on the wing for three. And he missed it, surprisingly. Rebound on the floor, Shark has it. Up ahead to Shaq Pope right side. Splits defenders, drive in, finger roll, couldn't get it to go. Rebound to Amos. Boy, Ottumwa's missed several at the rim tonight. Hagens to Ashton, back to Hagens, another three on the way, missed that one. And Shaq Pope's got another rebound. Now Shark across the timeline against that 2-3 zone, but that middle pulled up to guard Brown is more like a 2-1-2. Kicks it right corner, Shaq Pope for three. Off the rim, no, rebound to Hagens. 41-16. Hagens slows it up across the timeline. Throw it right side for Aiden Ashton. Back to Peyton Hagens, left side Van Sickle. Owen Van Sickle, he's got 11 in the game, gets it to Ashton. They're just playing catch up top right now. Hagens picked up his dribble right side, lobbed in lane, Stroud double team, forced it up from an awkward angle, no good. Rebound tapped out to Thompson. Bulldogs got Nate Stroud out of position too far down the lane, had a really tough angle to take that shot. Shark up top to Thompson. Left side for Shaq Pope. Pope gets it back up top to Shark. Tanner dribbles left. Poked out of his hands, out of bounds baseline. It'll stay with Ottumwa, 13 on the shot clock. Noah Lang, the 6'6" freshman coming in, replacing Nate Stroud. Thompson inbounding from the baseline. And a lob up top left side for Shaq Pope. To the corner for Cook. Cook dribbles to the wing, hands off to Shark. Shark drives in, split defenders, kick it right wing. Trey Brown, a shot fake and a drive. Little floater, couldn't get it to go. From the right side of the lane, rebound to Hagens. Boy, Ottumwa just a lid on the basket tonight. Up ahead, Amos. Shot fake, missed the bunny in the lane, and the rebound, Trey Brown. Boy, Carter Amos got ahead of everybody there. Ottumwa came flying in, trying to block the shot. The shot fake let the man go by, and then he missed the two-footer. Still 41-16 Mount Pleasant, 3:50 to go third quarter. Left corner is Alan Cook. Dribbles out to the wing. Back in the corner for Shaq Pope. Down low, Trey Brown. Backing down the lane all the way left to right. Turn around off the glass, no, but a whistle. Finally a foul on an inside shot, and Trey will shoot two. Noah Lang, the freshman, gets his first. Trey Brown at the free throw line. 63% on the season. Puts it up, knocks it down. He's got 9 in the game. Luke Gravy and Rasha Pope back in for Ottumwa, replacing Shaq Pope and Alan Cook. 3:40 to go. Third quarter. Ottumwa down 41-17 now. Second free throw. Got them both. Trey's got 10. Ottumwa trailing 41-18. Hagens into the front court. To Ashton, back to Hagens, left side Van Sickle. Dribbles left, goes in the corner for Ashton. Pull up baseline jumper, got it. Well, he's got a nice touch. Got a whole family, does Aiden Ashton, of basketball players. He's got 9 in the game, 43-18 the score. High post Trey Brown. Down the lane, off the glass. Counted in the foul, and Trey Brown with a chance for a three-point play. Aiden Ashton called for his first foul. Drake Anderson returns for Mount Pleasant. Brown with one free throw here. 43-23, 11 to go in the third. Free throw good. Trey's got 13. The rest of his team has 8. Ashton into the lane, lost it. And rescuing it is a tall freshman Lang, but his pass deflected by Rasha. Luke Gravy's got it, gets it to Shark. Tanner across the timeline. Throws it into the high post for Brown, down underneath the Gravy. Double teamed under there, kick it up top. Shark thought about a three, right wing to Rasha. He'll try the three. Off the rim and up off the basket support. That's out of bounds, back to Mount Pleasant. Chris Ewald checks in for the Panthers. He'll replace Aiden Ashton. 43-21. Dogs were down 20 at the half, down 22 now, so they played this third quarter fairly even. Ball goes left side to Ewald. To the corner, Hagens. Bulldogs double team, and the pass out is over. Everybody said Shark's going to run it down. Tanner takes it all the way in. Layup too strong. Rasha the tip too short. Laying the rebound. And a foul on Ottumwa. Rasha Pope gets his first. I think that time Shark knew he had the 6'6" Lang pursuing him, so he tried to rush that layup up there, did it too strong. Rasha had a shot at the tip, but left it short. Boy, Ottumwa just so many times not converting at the rim. Now a timeout, Mount Pleasant, 2:19 to go. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Reflection Studio next to New Cara Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. And by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. 2:19 to go third quarter. Mount Pleasant 43, Ottumwa 21. Mount Pleasant just took its first time out. Bulldog boys on the road. Girls are at home. Also taking on Mount Pleasant. That game started quite a bit later than ours did. Our game actually started about 10 minutes early. We were scheduled to start at 7:30. The game back in Ottumwa was scheduled to start at 7:45. Rasha Pope with a steal at midcourt. Takes it down against Stroud. Layup good. Pope has his first bucket, giving Mount Pleasant a taste of their own medicine. 43-23. Dogs still down 20, but we played dead even in the third quarter. Peyton Hagens, left side for Chris Ewald, up high. Ewald, back left side to Hagens. Got to get out on him to shoot from anywhere, but Rasha got a little too far out on him and bumped him. That'll be the second foul on Rasha Pope, team foul number 2 on Ottumwa. Owen Van Sickle back in for the Panthers, as is Carter Amos. Van Sickle inbounds to Hagens behind the volleyball line. Peyton Hagens, right side for Amos. Ottumwa's in a zone here. Back to Hagens. Dribbles top of the key. Right side to Van Sickle. Back up top to Hagens. Mount Pleasant being patient. Right side back to Van Sickle. Bulldogs with a good closeout. Caleb Campbell up top to Hagens again. Right side to the baseline. Amos drives in on the baseline. Cut off. Jump pass up top. Van Sickle leaping catch. 7 on the shot clock. Van Sickle to left in the corner. Stroud will try a three. No good. Carter Thompson the rebound. Hagens took it away from him. And he'll dribble it out left wing. Boy, that could have been a foul, but again, they're not blowing a lot of whistles tonight. Van Sickle up top, right side. Hagens a long three on the way, no good. Lang the rebound, shot blocked out of bounds by Trey Brown. Minute 3 to go in the quarter. Bulldogs still down 43-23. Mentioned the Ottumwa girls are playing at home versus Mount Pleasant. We've got a second live video stream of that game on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page if you want to flip back and forth. Inbound to the corner, Van Sickle for three. He got another one. Owen Van Sickle's having a career night. 4 threes. He's got 14 points overall. 46-23, under a minute to go in the third. Right corner, Caleb Campbell. Drive baseline, kick it back, Rashaw Pope. Hagen stole it again. And now Luke Gravy trying to get it back. I think they called Luke for a foul at midcourt. Or they called Rashaw on the other side, and Rashaw has 3 fouls. Van Sickle will inbound on the far side. 47.2 seconds to go in the quarter. So 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Aiden Ashton right side. Back up top to Higgins. Left side Van Sickle. There's the alley-oop again, and he lays it in again. Boy, Ottumwa gave up that play to start the quarter, and they're going to give up that play near the end of the quarter. In the backcourt, Thompson across the timeline. Lob it right side for Rashaw. Pope dribbles to the free throw line, had it knocked out of his hands. Mount Pleasant picks it up. Lob up ahead to Higgins. All the way down. Pope looking for the block. Oh, they called a 4th foul on Rashaw Pope. And that one looked pretty clean. Caleb Campbell shaking his head. Seems like that whistle was blown before he really saw the play. Pope's gotten 4 fouls in this third quarter. Higgins at the line. First one up, no good. Ball don't lie. Higgins still hasn't scored in the third quarter after having 13 in the first half. Tanner Shark back in for Rashaw. One more free throw for Peyton Higgins. 19.9 seconds left in the quarter. Free throw good. Higgins normally 71%, but just 1 of 2 there. Now Mount Pleasant pressing. Ball across the timeline to Thompson. Left side Trey Brown. Spin move in the lane. Shot short, but a foul called. And Trey Brown will shoot 2 with 12.3 seconds left in the quarter. Carter Amos with his first. Team foul number 3 of the half on Mount Pleasant. Brown puts this one up. In and out, no good. His first miss, he had been 3 for 3 from the line. Still 49-23. Trey's second free throw. Got them both. Or got the second one. He missed the first, sorry. 49-24. Mount Pleasant with 10 seconds. Higgins across the timeline, up high on the left to Ashton. Back to Higgins. Lob down low for Stroud. Double team turnaround in the lane. Got the roll. 51-24. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Don't battle yourself. You gotta get up and own it. You're bruising your blister by losing and wishing that you had a different opponent.
Start of the fourth quarter. Class 3A number 8 Mount Pleasant 51. Your Ottumwa boys 24. Aiden Ashton on the right side for the Panthers. Down to the corner, Peyton Higgins. One dribble in, back out to Ashton right wing. Skip it left wing, Van Sickle. Another 3 on the way, missed one finally. Rebound tapped out, Tanner Shark runs it down. Racing into the front court, up ahead to Luke Gravy. Back to Shark, down the lane, stumbling. Trapped on the baseline, throw it right corner to Campbell. Caleb Campbell up top, Trey Brown. Brown trying to split defenders, lost the basketball, picked up by Van Sickle, up ahead to Higgins, who was cherry picking. Higgins will lay it in. 16 for Higgins. 53-24. Campbell right side for Thompson. Fake to pass, got Higgins in the air, now goes left side to Shark. Into the lane, Brown down to the baseline, Gravy. Gravy trying to back down the lane, turnaround jumper in the lane. Bounced off the rim 4 times, but then didn't go down. Rebound to Stroud. Ashton into the front court, dribbles down the lane, kick the left corner. Higgins a 3, In and out, no good. Thompson the rebound. Hands it to Shark. Tanner back the other way. Shark, lob it left wing for Campbell. Two defenders on him, back up top to Shark. Right side to Thompson. Fakes a pass, got Hagens in the air. Hagens gambles on those. In the lane, Trey Brown, and the 5-foot jumper is good. Brown has 16, 53-26. Each team's leading scorer has 16. The difference is the Mount Pleasant supporting cast has scored a lot more. Hagens around a pick right side, down low to Stroud, got himself to the rim and laid it in. Hagens drew the defense by faking a drive and then bounced it to Stroud underneath. Stroud has 10, 55-26. Brown spinning in the lane, bounce it across to Thompson, lay it up. A lot of contact with Aiden Ashton, no call. Rebound Mount Pleasant, long pass up ahead. Boy, Peyton Hagens cherry picking on every rebound. Well, that's one way he's got so many points, and now Shark throws it away on the right side. Hagens just runs out every time a shot goes up. He's gotten himself out of position more than once, and a team with more firepower is going to make Mount Pleasant pay for that at some point. Hagens will walk it across the timeline. Right side for Van Sickle. Bounce it high on the left side for Aiden Ashton. Ashton to the left corner for Van Sickle. Down low for Stroud. Up top for Hagens. 3 on the way, and he got that one. 21 in the game now for Hagens, 60-26. Timeout Ottumwa, 5:26 to go, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, Ottumwa inbounds. Across the timeline, Shark goes to Trey Brown. Brown drives in, jump stop. Goes up, shot was blocked by Amos, but a foul is called as well, and I think they're going to get Aiden Ashton from behind. And that is the second foul on Ashton. Trey Brown to the line. 4 for 5 on the night. First one up and good. 60-27. Second free throw for Trey, got them both. 18 points for Trey Brown. 60-28, Mount Pleasant leads big. Hagens to the baseline, Stroud. Boy, that's a mismatch as Carter Thompson was down low. Stroud at 6'5", scores over the 6-foot Thompson. 62-28. Shark to the left around Hagens. Lob it right side for Thompson. Thompson dribbles up top, goes right side back to Cook. Cook down to the baseline, Shaq Pope. Drives baseline. Pass out, deflected, stolen by Van Sickle. Drives right side, finds Hagens in the corner. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no. Thompson the rebound. Carter gave it to Shark, now gets it back on the right side. Back to Shark on the left. Into the high post, Trey Brown. Brown spinning on Stroud. A foul on the floor called on Mount Pleasant. A reach in on Van Sickle, his first, team foul number 5. Chris Ewalt returns for Mount Pleasant, as does Noah Lang. Inbound to Shaq Pope, left wing. Drives in, kick it right side to Shark. Shark, back left side to Trey Brown. Brown back up top to Shark. Into the high post for Brown, down the lane, jumper in the lane, in and out, no good, man. Trey was inches away from a 20-point night, still 4:05 to go. Hagens drives in, kick it back out to Ashton, left wing to Ewald, up top to Hagens. Drives again, Brown cuts him off again. Trey Brown doing a good job. Now Hagens into the lane, splitting defenders, lays it in with the right hand, draws a foul on Allen Cook, and he'll have a chance at a three-point play. Cook gets his third. Team foul number 4 on Ottumwa. Hagens 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Free throw up and good. 24 in the game for Hagens, and that'll be it for him. He'll check out and be replaced by Christian Stacy, a 5'11" freshman. Score update from the girls' game. About a minute to go in the second quarter. Mount Pleasant 17, Ottumwa 16. And they started a lot later than we did. Allen Cook, left corner. Back to Carter Thompson. Top of the key. Kick it right corner, Shaq Pope. Pope drives on the big man Lang. Collision in lane, offensive foul as Carter Amos stepped in and took the charge. Shakir Pope gets his first, team foul number 5. Starting to clear the bench now for Ottumwa. Bryant Wilson, Landon Platten, a pair of seniors check in for OHS. Tanner Shark, Trey Brown will depart. Javen Rominger will check in as well, and he'll replace Shakir Pope. 3:05 to go. We've hit running clock status here. Ottumwa down 65-28. Ashton into the front court. Bounce it up top for Lang. Right side for Amos. Brings it up top, left side back to Aiden Ashton. Towards the corner. Shot faking a drive by Christian Stacy. Pass in the lane to Ashton. Layup no. Got his own rebound. Goes back up. Draws heavy contact and a foul. Javen Rominger gets his first foul. And Aiden Ashton at the line, a 71% free throw shooter. First one is good. He's got 12 points, 65-28. Drake Anderson back in, replacing Carter Amos. Second free throw is good. And now Ashton will depart the game, be replaced by Avon Trong, a 6'2" sophomore. 67-28. Bryant Wilson in the front court, left wing to Rominger. In the corner, Allen Cook. Cook back to Rominger, up top Wilson. High post for Landon Platten. Platten had the ball knocked away by Stacy. Cook rescues it, gets it to Rominger left side. Up top to Wilson. Left side Rominger, in the corner Cook. 3 on the way. Count it. Allen Cook with his second three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. 67-31 the score. Right side is Chris Ewald. Goes around a pick left side, lobbed it back to no one in particular. Platten trying to rescue the ball, but it's picked up by Anderson near the sideline. Up top to Stacy. Christian Stacy to the right, hand off to Anderson. Goes up top. Now left side for Ewald. Ewald penetrates. Put up a shot, no good. Rebound to Cook as Ewald hit the floor. 1:37 to go. Carter Thompson into the front court. Left side. Kick it to the baseline. Landon Platten's jumper off the rim, no good. Platten got his own rebound. Fed it down to the block. Thompson. Up top Wilson. Wilson to the right corner, Rominger. Now into the high post for Platten, and a reach-in foul called on the Panthers. The foul is on Avon Trong, his first, team foul number 6. Mount Pleasant will bring in Tim Cam, a 5'11" senior, and Payson Coleman, a 5'10" junior. Ottumwa will bring in Jared Mitchell, the 6'3" senior, and Soloke Gavani, the 5'9" junior. Thompson and Cook depart. Clock 47 seconds to go. Again, we're in running clock. Ottumwa down 67-31. Inbound right baseline for Platten. Drives in, spins, double team, triple team. Tried to fight his way out of it, and a reach-in foul will send him to the line for a 1-and-1 here. Tim Cam with the foul. Landon Platten at the line, 3 for 6 on the season. And he knocks the first one down to earn the bonus. (67-32), one more for Landon Platten. He got them both. 67-33. 35.1 seconds on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock is Mount Pleasant inbound. Into the front court is Coleman. Right side handoff to Trong. Trong up top to Cam. Down the right side, had it stripped, and Jared Mitchell's got the steal. Mitchell all the way down, left-handed layup, good. Jared Mitchell gets a bucket, 67-35. 10 seconds to go. Into the front court, and Mount Pleasant will dribble it out. Final score, Panthers 67 and the Bulldogs 35. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and wrap up the night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Mount Pleasant, where your Ottumwa boys fall to the Class 3A #8 Mount Pleasant Panthers by a final of 67-35. Scoring in the game, Ottumwa led by Trey Brown, who had a great night, 18 points. Alan Cook added 8. 3 for Shakir Pope, 2 for Rasha Pope, 2 for Landon Platten, and 2 points for Jared Mitchell. For Mount Pleasant, they were led by Peyton Hagans, who had 24 points. Owen Van Sickle had 14. Aiden Ashton had 13. 12 for Nate Stroud. 2 points for Carter Amos, and 2 points for Noah Lang. Free throw shooting in the game, Ottumwa was 8 of 9. And Trey Brown alone was 6 of 7. Mount Pleasant was 6 of 10 overall as a team on the night. So Ottumwa falls to 4 and 13. Mount Pleasant improves to 17 and 3. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball is tomorrow night. We're back at home, and it'll be the final regular season home broadcast as your Ottumwa girls and boys play host to Des Moines Lincoln. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45 on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Also do want to remind you that you can go to the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page right now and watch the girls game going on between Ottumwa and Mount Pleasant. That's at Evans Middle School right now. I believe that game might be at halftime. Don't have a score for you, but you can watch the second half of that game on the video feed, again on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. I want to thank all of our sponsors one more time: Bridge City Realty, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Reflection Studio, Mercy One Ottumwa, Roto-Rooter, Family First Chiropractic, Lee's Photography, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Lisco, Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance, and Sonic Drive-In. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on that live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you tomorrow night when the Bulldog girls and boys play host to Des Moines Lincoln. Until then, good night, everybody.